Hey, boss, he ain't working.
Welcome back to another episode of Pour Your Own Problems podcast. I am your host, Mercy. Remember, pour your own problems. I can't do it for you. Sippers, sippets. Today I want to discuss the Nicki Minaj uproar. Was she wrong? Was she right? It doesn't even matter. What matters is her freedom of speech. She stated what she believed. She's standing for what she believes in, and she's going forward. I don't think the rhetoric of counseling her or she's not like us or I'm gonna stop listening to her. Hey, it's a free country, so you can do what you want to do. But I think it's ill advised for people to just jump out the window. And it shows more about who you are if all the things that y'all bringing up about her past, about her life, it shows more about you if you stood with her, but now that she shows her political stance, you want to bash her, you want to rake her through the mud. It shows more about you than her. And I think that's what people fall victim to is it's no right or wrong answer in this. She believes how she believes, and she stood on what she believes is her moral. Whatever you believe may not coincide with what she believes. And I think the dangerous thing about all of this is y'all are trying to erase the freedom of speech. Like, I don't believe that everyone should be harassed or canceled because of something they said. I'm a firm believer in when people talk, I let them talk to let them so they can show me who they really are. When it's all said and done, I think that's where we gotta stand. Everything is not gonna be neutral. Everything is not gonna have an unbiased approach. We gotta stop acting like we're not walking contradictions as humans and we're not biased. But one thing this country does have is the freedom of speech and the freedom to choose. Yeah, we can get into all the semantics of laws and things of that nature. Hey, this is the best country that in the world because some places you can't say what you want to say. Some places you can't do half of the things we allow to take place in America. Let's be quite honest. And so, with that said, I want to review a video of. I want to review a segment of a video I seen from Anton Daniels. If you haven't heard of him, look him up. I'm gonna link this video in the description. So let's just take a listen to what he stated. And I believe this sums it all up. I believe Nicki was right. Hey, sippers, sippets, pour your own problems. I can't do it for you. Let's go.
In it, I'm trying to understand. I don't have to agree with your lifestyle, but it doesn't mean that we can't have a similar interest. What people don't even understand about the Republican Party is that there are plenty of gay people in the Republican Party. There's plenty of people that live an alternative lifestyle in the Republican Party. You know why? Because you may have a common interest when it comes to the economy, or you may be conservative when it comes to your resources, or you may be evolving and you haven't fully become a full traditional person, or maybe you don't want to be traditional. Maybe you advocate for women's rights, but you're heavy on America first, and you don't necessarily agree with illegal migrants being inside of the country. Or you may not necessarily like the liberal policies where we allow for people to take advantage of the social security system, right? Or we allow for people to commit fraud over in Minneapolis. Or maybe you just think that we need to place America's interests first instead of allocating for more resources going to other countries. Or maybe you just don't agree with the opposite person, the person that was on the other side of it. Or maybe you want more jobs and investments inside of the United States of America. Maybe you're not conservative. Maybe you're liberal, but you actually have Republican views because you think that they have better policies at the time. We live in America. America is a place for people to freely think and evolve in their thought process that allows for them to create the best situation for their families.
And that's my main point. I mean, I believe he summed it up very well. He articulated this very well. We evolve. How many times have we looked in history and seen that America evolved? How many times when we look in history and see cultures, seeing countries that failed because they didn't evolve? They lived in an echo chamber. All because you disagree with me or you disagree with someone, hey, I embrace it. I embrace it because I don't want to live in an echo chamber where everything that I'm saying is regurgitated back to me. No, I want to hear your point of view. Regardless if I disagree with you, I still want to hear your point. That's why we have debates. That's why we have two sides of the aisle. Because everything is not so cookie cutter and straight and narrow. We have some curves in our line, and that's okay. We can agree to disagree. We can argue it out, shake hands, go have a drink, whatever. We should be looking at each other as Americans. We're not enemies. If you're liberal or you conservative, we shouldn't look at each other as enemies. We should challenge ourselves to continue to push the envelope and help each other evolve. Are we going to always get it right? Nah, that's the human factor. But overall, we can continue to challenge each other without canceling each other and allow freedom of speech to reign. Let's keep it going.
So the most racist party is actually liberals. Liberals and Democrats are the only ones that will start to label you a racist or to kick you out or to emphasize cancel culture because they don't agree with you. That's it. That's it. Liberals are the racist party. Democrats have been racist since the beginning of the time. They are the ones that created the crime bill. They are the ones that tried to designate you and allocate you towards a specific district in school. They are the ones that defund everything that goes on within your city, and then they allocate it to people that's not supposed to be there. I don't know how y'all don't see this. Republicans don't try to censor you. Republicans believe that everybody should be able to say what they want to say. You just shouldn't be able to stop me from saying what I want to say. Republicans actually believe in freedom. Democrats believe that you need to get on code. That's the difference. It's plenty of people, it's single mothers, single moms that broke up their families that I'm definitely cool with. Some of them are famous, some of them is not so much famous. But we all align, for example, with the Republican Party because we have similar interests in this and we actually disagree on this. That's the spirit of this country, is meaningful debate. That's what Charlie Kirk did. Charlie Kirk didn't believe in censorship. Charlie Kirk absolutely disagreed with things that people said, but he was willing to have a conversation with you about it and debate with you about it. That's what this whole country is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be civil discourse. Civil discourse. We not all going to agree. We
That's
not
facts.
all going to agree 100% of the time. But that's the only side and the only party that want to remove your ability to speak when you disagree with them.
Talk about it.
You know what's so funny? You know what I find the funniest thing ever? You know what I find the funniest thing ever? Is because for a party that advocates for diversity, equity, and inclusion, that's the only party that don't believe in black people ever having a Republican presence.
Let's talk about it.
They believe in diversity, equity, and inclusion. And I don't know how we became the party of gay people, but and when I say the party of gay people, I'm talking about black people in particular. I don't know where we started saying that diversity meant more than just your hue. For a party that believes everyone should have a voice and everybody should be represented, they sure feel some type of way and will call you a coon or call you out of your name the minute that they find out that you have a conservative view or if you even remotely believe in America. Wearing America, bro, wearing an American flag is like saying I'm a racist nowadays in their minds.
That's
If you
facts. And that's, I mean, and before I wrap it up, I just want to say, I really feel him because I'm prior service. I'm a soldier. I'm a veteran now. And also, I take pride in my country. There's been years and things of that nature where I didn't take pride into it, but I have evolved. I have learned, like, no, this is my country. And I've had plenty of people since I made a stand to believe what I choose to believe and stand on the morals in which I believe in. I've had people time and time after again call me a coon. And that was my own, and that was black too. So that let me know, like, you doing what's right. And people are gonna say what they wanna say about you and to you, but don't forget, you have freedom of speech too. So you should say the same. Now I'm not gonna ever disrespect anyone, call them out their name, you know, especially on the internet. But I'm gonna stand on what I believe and keep it moving. We can agree to disagree on that as well. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm gonna leave Anton Daniels this video in the description. Once again, hey, it's America, baby. Freedom of speech. I'm out.